Welcome to Central Coast Now's PasoWineShowV1 Wine Show. We will be taking you on a tour into several wineries from the comfort of your own home. PasoWineShowV1's wine country is the fastest growing American viticultural area in California. It has one of the longer and most consistent growing seasons for wine grapes in California. The PasoWineShowV1's wine grape growing region's climate is perfect for the production of award-winning premium wines. A long growing season of warm days and cool evenings give rise to vibrantly ripened fruit with dynamic flavor profiles that translate beautifully in your glass of PasoWineShowV1's wine.
Hello, Randy.
Hi, Valerie.
Nice to
How are
meet you.
today?
Cheryl,
Hi,
nice to
Valerie.
see
Nice
you on
to
this
see
beautiful
you.
day today in
It is
PasoWineShowV1.
Gorgeous day.
So tell me a little bit more about your winery. You guys have a really cute story, if I remember correctly. Right, Cheryl, in
Right,
regards to
that's
the
right.
name Red Souls. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, we've been growing for a long time here in PasoWineShowV1, and I always wanted to have a barrel of wine that was just ours, didn't go into a big blend, not made by a big winery or anything. So in 2004, we crushed, we got into the bins and crushed it with our feet, and we were kind of thinking about doing a winery at the time, but hadn't really committed to it.
So we stepped out of the bin, the bin that had the fruit in it,
Right.
and we had a towel on the floor, and we put our feet on the towel, and we sat down and we saw the imprints. We said, "Gosh, that'd be a great logo for the winery." And so it's my left foot and Cheryl's right foot.
So you've come a long way.
We've come a long way.
Well, I'm certainly interested in getting into your tasting room and trying out your amazing wines. So
Well, let's go
Let's
then.
go do it.
Sure.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, I'm Tiffany.
Hello, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great. Do you like to get started with the tasting here?
Absolutely.
I'm going to pour you our estate Zinfandel.
Okay.
Our Zinfandel is grown right here on this property, Miracles Ranch. Lots of blueberry and blackberry notes, some nice black licorice flavors on the finish, and some great spice.
Let me see. This is great. So what other wines do you have and what are people most interested in?
We're really known for our Cabernet Sauvignon, and our Cabernet Sauvignon has won more gold medals than any other wine that we have here at Red Souls.
Wow, just absolutely gorgeous. So tell me a little bit more about what you have planted out here and what you have going on.
Well, we have 100 acres, and the 100 acres are planted to Syrah Noir, Viognier, and 5 clones of Cabernet Sauvignon, and 2 clones of Zinfandel.
Your wines are absolutely amazing, and obviously we talked about the awards in the tasting room. So to tell the viewers, where can they come out and visit you? What's your website address?
RedSoulsWinery.com, and we're open every day 11 to 5.
And you're located out here on 46 West?
46 West side of PasoWineShowV1 on the way to Cambria.
Okay,
Love
very
to have
good.
you guys come by.
Come by and join them.
And on any given Saturday or Sunday, you can find us at the tasting bar pouring.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.
Andre brings a unique quality to his food, a classical technique with a modern flair. No party is too small or too big. We cater every type of event, and we do it all. With the holidays upon us, call Dining with Andre to cater your party. We also offer cooking classes, which are hands-on, small class size, and conducted right in Andre's kitchen. Exciting news! Dining with Andre will soon be opening Paso Terra del Mar, a high-end seafood restaurant. See our web for details. Please feel free to contact us at 227-4100 or visit us on the web at diningwithandre.com.
My name is Valerie with Noble Productions, your local television and video production company. You're a business owner and are very interested in setting yourself apart from your competitors or anything anyone else is doing out there. Noble Productions has the solution for you. We are creating 30-minute television shows that can be featured on our channels, Channel 10 or Comcast Channel 27. So whether it's an infomercial or educational or something altogether new, we can produce that for you right here at Noble Productions. So give us a call or visit us online at nobleproductionsllc.com.
I'm Tiffany with the Central Coast Now Show, and I'm here out at the Opolo Winery. Today I'm here with the two owners.
Hi,
You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Rick Quinn.
Rick Quinn.
David Nichols.
David Nichols. Do you want to tell me a little bit about the history of Opolo?
Yeah, Opolo started in, we planted the grapes in 95, 96, and 97.
All right.
And we started out as just grape growers.
Okay.
And in 99, we actually got licensed to make wine. And we opened up the tasting room in 2001. Put a couple boards across a couple barrels. I'll put a sign up at the street. It was dirt drive all the way up, and open today for wine tasting. And that was the start, 2001. We sold out the wine in about 3 months, and we've never looked back.
All right. And Rick, I see an inn behind you. You want to tell me a little bit about the inn?
The inn's an additional piece of property that I purchased in 2002. We have a bed and breakfast. The address here is 7110 Vineyard Drive, so if anybody's interested in coming out and visiting us, it's 7110 Vineyard Drive. It's 4 miles off the Highway 46 that you would take to Hearst Castle.
Okay. And you guys also offer a wine club, is that correct?
Yes, we do have a wine club. We have over 5,000 members in the wine club. They get great discounts on the wine, great discount on events. And I've had so many tell me that when they get their shipment, it's like Christmas. They don't know what's in the box, like the box of chocolates. They never know what they're going to get.
We're outside here at Opolo on this beautiful day, outside the tasting room on the patio. A lot of excitement going on behind me, and what a wonderful smell coming off that grill. You want to tell me what's going on here today?
Yeah, this is our patio here. We got the tasting room behind us. We're one of the few wineries that actually have food when you go out wine tasting back here. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere back here on Vineyard Drive. Rick over here makes our own sausage. We have a pork, beef, and lamb sausage, garlic, spices. When you come wine tasting, you get a sampler plate. Go inside the tasting room, enjoy it with your wine. Yeah, and we do that on weekends, every Saturday and Sunday. Today we've got the wood-fired pizza oven going, so come in and have a pizza.
All right, Rick, so do you want to tell me a little bit of nostalgia about this building behind us?
The building behind us is our tractor barn. That's what we started with, just growing grapes, and that was where the tractors used to live, and we've converted it into what is the Opolo tasting room.
Well, exciting stuff. You want to take me inside the tasting room and see what all that excitement is about?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
We'll step that way.
All right, well, I'm here at Opolo inside the tasting room, and I've got Chance here with me. Chance, how long have you been here at Opolo?
I've been at Opolo for 2 years now.
All right, and tell me what's so exciting about your job.
What's exciting about Opolo is the diversity of people that come through the tasting room and getting to help them out and make it truly the best wine tasting experience for them every single time.
Well, thanks for joining us here today. We've had a great time. We've met a lot of nice people, and we'd like to invite you to come down here and join us.
My husband Andre is the inspiration for Dining with Andre, Sustainably Gourmet. This show, we're going to bring the elements of the agriculture, the wine, and the food under the magic touch of Chef Andre. You will experience a unique food and wine pairing with the winemaker and the chef sipping, tasting, discussing.
Wine Country RV Resort is one of the Central Coast's finest destination area RV resorts, and it's family owned and operated. Whether you're looking for relaxation, exciting activities, or a romantic setting, we've got it all. Come and experience the essence of Paso Robles and the offerings of its surroundings. From the elegance of the beautiful wineries to our lakes and beaches, you'll feel like you've just come home. The resort offers so many amenities, from the heated pool to the adult spa. Come to Wine Country RV Resort and let us make your stay a most enjoyable one.
I'm Amanda Richardson, and I'm here with Central Coast Now with Jim Jacobson, and we're here at Dulce Robles Winery. First of all, tell me a little history, a little background of your winery here.
We've been here about 14 years and moved over here from the Central Valley. I've grown up farming grapes, and so I decided to move over here because we used to do raisins and wine grapes, table grapes, cannery grapes, but you know, you can only have so much fun with a raisin. This is the best end product when it comes to a grape. And it started all off when there was a train wreck in back of my place, and there were 70,000 bottles of wine in that train wreck. And I volunteered for the night cleanup crew, and by George, it got me hooked on wine again. My old man used to love wine. I thought it was square to like what your old man liked, you know? So anyway, that's how we got over here.
That's a great story. I love it.
That's a true story,
Unique.
too. Yeah.
All right. Tell me about your vineyard and your vines back here.
Well, we have Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, Zinfandel, and Barbera. We have pulled some of the old Merlot out, and we're going to be putting in Malbec, but I've had these for about 14 years. Amanda, hi.
Hi, Jim. Welcome back.
One hard day, but it makes it easy this way.
How do you do it?
I'm tilling the soil right now so I don't have to, and fluffing it up so it preserves the moisture in the soil. Some years I put cover crops in to add organic matter back into the soil. This year, for the first time in about 10 years, I'm working the soil up, and we're going to try to capture a lot of this good moisture we've had also so far this year. In Paso, we have some very unique soils, and this is what it's all about. It's about the soil, the weather here, everything, and that's why we call it soil to soul, and we do that through the wine.
It's a lot of labor of love. And actually, I think these girls are filling it over here. Let's go check it out.
They got a little bit of soul going in them right now.
All right. Cheers, ladies.
Yes. Shall we walk in there and see what the tasting room looks like?
I think it's a great idea. Let's do it.
Okay. My wife is inside there working right now.
Little Cabernet Sauvignon off of our estate. 100% cab. You know, I have to tell you, we are a great team, and when we met and we started coming over here wine tasting, and we decided this is where we wanted to make our home, he told me when we got married, he goes, my wedding present to you will be a tasting room. And I got the tasting room in 1999.
He followed through with that. That was great. That is incredible. Yep. Well, I tell you, you guys have a lot of fun here. I know these ladies have been here all afternoon. So again, thank you for having us here, and we'll definitely be back.
Great. We look forward to it.
Cheers!
Thanks for a great time. Come visit us again. We have had a blast. Visit us on Facebook and on our website. Thank you again.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You want the best? Airstream is the best. Sky River brings you Airstream Pismo Beach and Airstream Paso Robles, the finest product in the world today. There is nothing equaling it. You want the very best, you deserve the very best. The very best is right here in Pismo Beach. That's what it is, that's where it is. Pismo Beach, Sky River RV, and Paso Robles Sky River RV. Come see us today.
Andre brings a unique quality to his food, classical technique with a modern flair. No party is too small or too big. We cater every type of event, and we do it all. With the holidays upon us, call Dining with Andre to cater your party. We also offer cooking classes, which are hands-on, small class size, and conducted right in Andre's kitchen. Exciting news! Dining with Andre will soon be opening Paso Terra del Mar, a high-end seafood restaurant. See our web for details. Please feel free to contact us at 227-4100 or visit us on the web at diningwithandre.com.
So welcome back. I'm out here on 46 West in beautiful Paso Robles, and we are actually at Peachy Canyon. And I'm going to have the owners here introduce themselves.
Hi, my name's Doug Beckett.
And I'm Nancy Beckett.
And welcome to the both of you. So tell me a little bit, Doug, more about the history and how you started here.
Well, we started here at the old Bethel Schoolhouse about a dozen years ago. And prior to 1988, when we founded Peachy Canyon, Nancy and I were involved in a partnership with a small winery called Tobias, which we dissolved in '87. And after a family meeting between Josh and Jake and Nancy and myself, we decided we'd give it another go. HMR Ranch, Chris Johnson loaned us a dozen barrels, and Benito Duzzi, an old friend, owned the Duzzi Ranch, fronted us 3 tons of grapes, said, pay me when you can and good luck. And that's really how Peachy Canyon started.
So tell me a little bit about the winery that you have here, and this used to be a school of some sort, is that right?
Yes, it was the old Bethel School house, and it was built in the late 1800s, and there were lots of kids that went through here because it was K through 12. Okay. And still inside we have some of the original flooring from the old schoolhouse, and there may even be some living people still alive that went to school here.
But we keep the grounds open for anybody, anytime. They can come here, bring their picnic lunch, grab a glass of wine or a bottle of wine in the tasting room and just enjoy the outdoors. And again, there's no place like this in the county.
The views are amazing, and so is the weather. What more can you ask for?
Well, the only thing else you can ask for is great wines, and we've
Oh,
got
of
those as
course.
well.
They have it all.
Just
see?
wanted to throw that in.
They have it all. So here we are, Doug, in your beautiful tasting room. So tell me a little bit more about the wines that you have on display here.
Well, really what I wanted to show you today, Valerie, was the new look of Peachy Canyon Winery. You know, after almost 25 years, we decided we could use a little facelift. So for our new wines coming out in 2012, we've taken a radical approach and a radical change, which we're real excited about, and I know that all of our fans are going to be excited.
Great.
If you remember our old label, this was sort of our traditional Zinfandel label, and I'll talk about that first a bit. What we've done is we've lightened up the label just a bit for our west side, and then for our premiums, right over here, we've come up with a black label.
Great look, great design.
Thank you.
So tell me, Nancy, out of all the redesign work that you guys have going on here, and even the wines, which is your favorite?
Oh, I love that Ms. Behave.
I knew it. I knew it. We have that in common.
We do.
Okay, so now for the question of the day is, what is the favorite wine or your signature wine? And I'm going to have you pour me and Nancy a little bit so we can taste it.
I think the hottest wine on our ticket, particularly for Zinfandel, is Old Bailey. It has a lot of earth tones, it has that old vine character, and we're finding that it's just rocking people. In fact, this is so hot right now, we can't keep it in stock.
Great, you're absolutely right.
Come on by and see us. You're always welcome. We're open 7 days a week, 11 to 5, and as you can see, it's a great atmosphere. We've got great staff and wonderful wines, and really look forward to seeing you here.
My name is Valerie with Noble Productions, your local television and video production company. You're a business owner and are very interested in setting yourself apart from your competitors or anything anyone else is doing out there. Noble Productions has the solution for you. We are creating 30-minute television shows that can be featured on our channels, Channel 10 or Comcast Channel 27. So whether it's an infomercial or educational or something altogether new, we can produce that for you right here at Noble Productions. So give us a call or visit us online at nobleproductionsllc.com.
Hi folks, we're here today in Sky River RV discussing our great summer program. Right behind me here, Fleetwood Tioga is starting as low as $49,998. How about that? And here we got a lightweight Bobcat from under $11,000. How about that? Or Cougar, our #1 selling towable from Keystone, starting at $26,000. How about that? When you get a chance, come on by and visit us in Sky River RV in either Pismo Beach, California, or right here in Paso Robles, and we'll tell you all about that. How about that?
I'm Amanda Richardson, and I'm with Central Coast Now, and we're here at the Sculptura Winery and Sculpture Garden with Dr. Frankel.
Welcome to our place.
Here we are in the Sculpture Garden with Dr. Frankel, and so one of my questions for you is, how did you incorporate art and wine together?
Well, I knew that art lovers loved wine and wine lovers loved art, and I always wanted to have a sculpture garden since I was 18 years old, actually. When I went to Europe as a student, I saw the beautiful sculptures in Europe and the sculpture garden, and I always felt that that would be great to hear and have in the United States. And then 40 years later, here we are, because I wanted to have art combined with wine, and we have art in terms of sculptures, we have art in terms of the gates that you just went through by master craftsman Bob Bentley. These statues were all made by John Jagger, who's a well-known, actually world-renowned sculptor, as you can see. We also have paintings inside by Leah Curry, a very well-known international artist, and then we have music. And so we try to put it all together and have people enjoy it in a beautiful setting. My wife just happens to be coming by on her horse, and there she is waving to us. That's good timing. In fact, that's really why we initially bought this land, because we wanted an area where we could ride our horses. And then once you get involved with land, the land becomes part of you, and you want to do something, you want to grow something. We started growing pistachios, and then after growing pistachios, we started growing grapes. And this area has really become world-renowned for grapes, and we have wonderful, phenomenal grapes. And then the logical sequence of events from growing really high-quality grapes was to produce wine. And then what really was nice is my son was interested in it, who was brought up on the land, and he went to Cal Poly for viticulture and enology, very interested in growing grapes and making wine. He loves it here. The land kind of becomes part of your soul, and we kind of feel that our wine reflects that. There's an earthy quality to it. When you come here and you experience this area with this little valley and these hills around, people from the city can come out here and enjoy it, and they can relax and taste the wine, which is a product of the land. And there's nothing like actually growing something, and I think everybody deep down inside has a desire to grow something.
Whether it be family or grapes or even art.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, well, what do you say we go inside and check out some great wines and your tasting room?
That'd be wonderful.
All right. Well, now we're in the tasting room, and I have one more question for you. Is how does a doctor, as successful as you are, get into winemaking?
Well, it's really interesting. There's a lot of doctors that are involved with wineries and vineyards. It's because taking care of vines and taking care of grapes is actually very similar to taking care of patients. The chemistry is the same, and you have to be careful and not over-treat them, and you have to be able to know the diseases, and you have to be able to know their needs. And the other thing that I really like about our winery is that part of the proceeds from our winery goes to a group that I founded called His Healing Hands. And we're a group of local doctors and nurses and medical people that go all over the world to help needy people. And we've been to Indonesia after the tsunami. We were in Pakistan after an earthquake. We may be going to Japan after this current earthquake. And we try to help other people. And anybody can come with us. They can go on our website, hishealinghands.com, and we take a lot of people. I've taken my children. I've taken my son, Paul, who's a winemaker now. I've taken my daughter, who actually now is a USC resident, so she's a doctor as well. Yeah, and we've tried to tie it all together in our family business.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The RV lifestyle. Sky River RV has rentals, parts, service, sales. We even do hitches. We even sell trucks to travel trailers. We do it all in one place. Sky River RV, Pismo Beach, Sky River RV, Paso Robles, California. Come on down today and let us be your RV dealer. We'll never, never go wrong that way.
Hi, Ken. It's very good to finally make it here.
Oh, happy to have you
Let's
here.
go check it out.
Absolutely.
Great. So, what are we having here?
Julia's Vineyard Pinot Noir.
Very nice.
Which is actually the vineyard of the Cambria property right next door to us here.
Perfect. And so, tell me what's great about this.
About this, it's part of one of the 2007 Santa Maria Valley Pinot, which was just a really great vintage down here.
Very good. This is very good. Nice choice. So tell me a little bit more about the winery and how you got started.
Sure. Well, where we are today is Kenneth Folk Vineyards, and this property was the original Byron Winery that was basically owned by the Robert Mondavi Corporation.
Okay.
And I purchased this property in 2004, and this year is my 34th vintage in the wine trade.
My goodness.
And I'm 54, so it's most of my
So this is literally most of your life, right? But obviously you really enjoy it because you're still doing it and you're obviously very passionate about it.
Oh, I feel very, very blessed and very fortunate to be doing what I'm doing.
Very good.
Well, Valerie, I've got a challenge for you here. We're gonna drink every bottle of wine that we have here. But no, seriously, I've got one of the largest portfolios of wines here on the Central Coast. I work with vineyards from basically the Santa Rita Hills in Santa Barbara County, all the way up to Limekiln Valley in San Benito County. I'm not the best at what I do, but I'm certainly the only person that does what I do. I've got a lot of obscure varieties, which I love dearly, which I call my heirloom varieties, such as Negrette, Blaufränkisch, Mourvedre. We're known for all the hard to pronounce varieties, and we've got a real challenge for you here today to go through each and every one of these.
My goodness, that is quite the challenge. This is a very extensive line here you have.
Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy, for me, making different varieties is kind of like cross-training. I learn more by working with different varieties. It helps me make all wines better.
Wow. Well, I guess we better get started.
Let's do it.
Wow, and such beautiful scenery here today. Tell me a little bit more about this, what's behind us.
Sure. Well, right now what we're looking at is Tepesquite Canyon, and Tepesquite Canyon is a canyon that runs all the way from here on Tepesquite Road over to 166. It's a beautiful oak riparian passage, and right below us here is where we saw those deer is the Tepesquite Creek, which is a blue line stream. Very unique place we have here. Really, really pretty. Come out and join us here.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. You definitely have to come out and experience this for yourself. My name is Valerie with Noble Productions, your local television and video production company. You're a business owner and are very interested in setting yourself apart from your competitors or anything anyone else is doing out there. Noble Productions has the solution for you. We are creating 30-minute television shows that can be featured on our channels, Channel 10 or Comcast Channel 27. So whether it's an infomercial or educational or something altogether new, we can produce that for you right here at Noble Productions. So give us a call or visit us online at nobleproductionsllc.com.
Wine Country RV Resort is one of the Central Coast's finest destination area RV resorts, and it's family owned and operated. Whether you're looking for relaxation, exciting activities, or a romantic setting, we've got it all. Come and experience the essence of Paso Robles and the offerings of its surroundings. From the elegance of the beautiful wineries to our lakes and beaches, you'll feel like you've just come home. The resort offers so many amenities, from the heated pool to the adult spa. Come to Wine Country RV Resort and let us make your stay a most enjoyable one.
Hi, so I'm here with Coy at the Wine Wrangler and beautiful Paso Robles, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about what they do here.
Well, thank you very much. Welcome to the Paso Robles Wine Club and the Wine Wrangler. We have a wine club based on the Paso Robles wine region and a collection of great wines that are developed from over 200 wineries in the area. It's the most comprehensive wine club in the region. We've been around as a tour company for 7 years, and in doing our tours and working with our customers, listening to what they're saying about the region's wines, we were able to find many great wines because of their recommendations. And we found that people who like to tour the area would like to get a little bit of those wines when they're sitting at home and not necessarily have to come back. So that's why we created the Wine Club. And we'd like to invite everybody to join us here at Paso Robles Wine Club and the Wine Wrangler. We pick up at local hotels for our tours. We also can meet people here and they can do some tasting to get an idea for what the Wine Club offers. And we attempt to find out what they have an interest in wine. And we'll try and meet those interests for everybody who's coming into the area. Some of these, the only place that you can buy it is here.
Wow.
So the smallest wineries in the area sometimes don't have tasting rooms.
Right.
But we have access to those wines because we're in the industry and we know the winemakers. And they'll commonly come by and say, Coy, I'd like you to taste some of these. What do you think? Can you use it in the wine club? And if it meets our quality criteria and is equal to many of the award-winning wines that we've included in the wine club in the past, then I will absolutely include it.
Great.
Many people like different styles.
Right.
And that's what our tours are intended to find for our customers.
Right.
And what we intend to find for our wine club customers. A diversity in style, a diversity in varietal, but the highest quality.
And these are all local wines on top of it.
These are all local wines. So basically, I deliver customers to the wineries, and I deliver the wineries' wines to our customers. I do many things.
That's amazing. That's a great thing.
Thank you for coming out and joining us today and wrestling up some wine with the Wine Wrangler. And please find us at thewinewrangler.com or locally on the Circle at the train station in Paso Robles, 800 Pine Street, Suite 101, Paso Robles, California. Thanks for joining us. Let's go rustle up some wine.
Thank you for tuning in to the Paso Robles Wine Show, and we hope that your experience will be one that will take you to Paso Robles wineries to enjoy and taste all that these amazing wineries have to offer. Oh, and be sure to mention the Paso Robles Wine Show.